let me explain you about PIBM Pedagogy. Because pedagogy is one of the most important thing where the student will have a diverse learning experience in the process. So in PIBM, we use lot of different pedagogy systems. So I'm going to specify it, what HR department is carry forwarding and how the process is carried on. Generally, we use a process known as classroom lecture, where the faculty will come, they will teach the particular student the subject and they will give them the theoretical knowledge about this content. And if you ask me whether the classroom lecture is alone be sufficient for the pedagogy, no. We use a technique known as practical sessions also. So whatever the concept you are going to study in a theoretical perspective, it is going to be evaluated based on your practical implementation in the process. So what are the techniques we are following? The first one is our projects. We generally go for WIP and SIP, which talk about winter internship and summer internship projects which our students are doing. But in HR department, we do the third project which is known as live project into it. So what is the concept of this live project? We want all our HR students should practically implement whatever they have studied as a theoretical perspectives. So here our HR students will go to the nearby SMEs in and around of Pune and they will practice, they will practically explore how the process are happening. For example, there is a profile known as talent acquisition. In talent acquisition, the role of an HR is to recruit the person. If I know the concept, I know what is sourcing mix, I know what is manpower planning, I know what is interview technique, does not mean I'm 100% perfect in talent acquisition. So what we do is, we will make our students to go to those companies. They will go there, they will practice what exactly the interview process is. They will conduct the interview, they will source a candidate through a lot of job portals like Naukri, LinkedIn and goes on, and they will recruit the people and they will gain the experience. And this experience is going to talk about your placement process also, and this will be a value added on your placement category. And apart from this, we also work on certain simulation based exercises. We have an authentication from Harvard Business School where we took a simulations from them, and all the subjects of HR has been tied with a simulation where students should also know from a role play categories into it. And apart from this, we also work on case studies. Case studies are the most important thing. The previous problems and what is the current solutions for that, we more concern onto it. And apart from this, we also work on lot of assignments, lot of the practical experience which students are going to learn. And these are the pedagogies which we are uniquely following for our HR department, and we more emphasize the students to have a practical knowledge in spite of their theoretical perspectives. As I stated about the HR pedagogy which we are using in PIBM for our HR department, I also want to tell you how the corporates have been interactive with our HR students too. So generally we used to have lot of conferences and conclaves which we used to do it for our HR student and as well as for the HR department too. For example, we have an event known as HR conclave. The logic of HR conclave is we call all the CHROs and CPOs and CLOs and CXOs to come to our campus premises, and they will be delivering what are the current trends in HRs are going on to our students. And also we make the corporate as a subject partner where 20 to 30% of the subject will be delivered by the corporate, where the students will know what exactly practically happening onto that. And along with that, we also conduct lot of club activities for our HR students, where students can practically learn A to Z of HR department and the HR functionalities into it. As I stated to you, we have a number of HR people who are interacting with our HR students, and they are also contributing to the placement process too. For example, we have a lot of companies like KPIT, KPMG, Deloitte, Sodexo, we have Reliance Industry, Tata Technologies, we have Annapurna Finance from BFSI sector, Suryodaya Bank from BFSI sector, and Hire from FMCG too. And apart from this, even we have L&T and certain manufacturing companies which are coming for the HR students to hire the process. So these are about our placement category, and you can look on furthermore detailed one in our website. Thank you.